Si Adonai Susani, narahonai ko sarahonai agonara. Women, GSUS have not exist as a male. GSUS exists as a woman. A woman. Because what you see in you is not what you think you are. GSUS was a scroll. A scroll. A scroll that was tied up into the dove. You know how they let the pigeons fly with to go somewhere with a letter on the feet? It was like that. I was led down to the body of the Christ. I sit in there until I fully until my spirit of the goddess mom fully furnished it the tulha is what we call it. It was forging of the body for the king to be his armor, to be his not armor, to be his it's forbidden to say, but like tugdahirahialara means an offering to him to hold the sacrifice, and so to punish in the end as he was coming to get rid of the grasses in humanity, which is those who have incarnated into the humanity, because no man is many spirits have incarnated into that what you call humanity. Humans, there's a DM, you call demons. You are calling one demons, maybe you yourself is a demon, you know, because many of you have incarnated to the world. You know, druids, vampires once was. You have no light, so what you did is you incarnate to the world as the body is a temple which spirits can get in for until to 10 when it's not baptized. That is the meaning of the baptized. When the body is not baptized, there's 10 evil to get in that house, as you are a walking house, a dull house. GSUS did not exist as a male humans. GSUS was meaning of salvation, proclamation, love, sacrifice, pain, nails. It was like a paper. That's what I said the other day when I was doing the black horse. It was worse than being on the cross. Why? Because it was a shame. I'm a woman, a divine, who are being shamed. In a male, it wasn't okay. It wasn't okay to be shamed as a male. But there were nothing in there. It was a word. It was a word which the Adonicam felt. It as a spirit. It was a temple, a walking doll. Like I said, a walking doll with a dust in it after it's been replenished. It's like when you go to a home and nothing in it. You replenish it with furnitures. So it's like that. Was like that, humans. What's inside it was a scroll. A scroll when my father sent me to the woman, to my mom. It was my mom who is it's like a puppet. You're like a puppet to us humans. You're like a puppet to us with the what you call thread. When you are told to raise your hand, you will raise your hand. When a spirit told you to do this, you will do that. You think it's just you. No, you're not. It's not you humans. You are being taught this in the spirit realms until it becomes born. You think what happened now didn't happen yet? No, everything happens in spirit before it happens in flesh. GSUS is the symbol of the repentance. You know? And now it's a doorway. It's a doorway now, humans. That's why GSUS have not existed. So I said, call God. God. I taught you. Why I taught you pray the Our Father? Because Psalms is spirits. It's spirits, humans. It's words. You, like, you know? Only those who are the true can understand it as they feel it. Once they receive it, it comes to them. That is what the secret of that what you call book. Because they are written in it. They were written in the beginning with it. To what you call 144,000 sons and sons of man. Sons and sons of God. Sons of man. As when we were doing the 144,000 in the soul, the very deep part when it started, when we were doing it in there, it took us years fulfilling it. You know, humans, it didn't happen in just blink of an eye, because it took us 24 hours. After 24 hours, you call 3 days. 3 days. 7 days we participate, and then 3 days is off. Off, you call day off. We work for 7 days, and then we take a day off for 3 days. It's like a married too, a wedding. The real alchemical wedding is like this. Preparation for 8 days. And 3 days is the wedding ceremonials. Water, spirit, and flesh. That's what it is, humans. GSUS didn't exist as what it was. It was I said repentance. Repentance. Many spirits have incarnated to the world I called humanity, because wherever you go in every dimensions, it's just black ashes. Black ashes. That is why the spirits of my kinds, I put them together in a place where you cannot come. And then they're just in peace. They're just in peace, let's say. As wherever you go now in every spirit realms, it's just a smoke, humans. Like I said, smoke. They are war after war after war after war. You know? This is what things are. Everything is it has to be born in spirit before it becomes it's born in flesh. So that's why druids knows that it's going to happen. That's why they have incarnated to the world of the so-called humanity. You know, so-called humanity, which is what you are. You are just a home, walking dolls with nothing inside but as seeds. Excepted those who have partake to be the path of gods, to the because there's like that. There's angels. There's partakers of to be the path of gods. There's not much have joined the race, as everyone could not get through, as many is just sin. Why? Lust. That's the main thing. You can't you cannot partake in there. That's why no matter how much you go, you just steal somebody else's title because you think it was you, when you didn't even get in by the gate, because you are sin means when you were born, your parents wasn't binded wasn't binded. I was born without sin because my earthly so-called PERENTS was binded. That is why you are and my ancestors were also binded. Binded. I was the third generation, which is last, and then they were binded, so I was born without sin. Humans. As when the woman who bores me who bores me before she gave birth to me, they got married. That's why I was born without sin. That's what it is. The only partakers that can go to and be with to the path of God's is those who are born without sin. Born without sin, the third generation is the only can partake with it. Nena hunay ko sa hunay hagura hunay hagura hay sa hunamen.